What is up, guys? Oh, Baby Yoda, I'm sorry. We are the Continuity Crew. We are back with our Marvel week. We're hitting it up with the end for now. Phase 3. We're going to review it, analyze it, tell y'all what we think about it. And
this is just the Marvel 2020. How about that?
Huh?
Marvel 2020 and the next year maybe.
This is the MCU. Version. Yeah, the MCU 2020 update or something. I don't know. Something like that. This is our review, or at least our thoughts on it. Kind of quick thoughts, since we're not getting any MCU content this year.
Yeah, we're not getting MCU content. We're not getting content in general.
Yeah, I know. We had to go see a Blumhouse movie with Vince Vaughn this week.
To even it out.
Yeah,
just to have a movie.
Just to have content to talk about. But anyways, I'm Will. First thing I want to hit up is our giveaway. We're giving away this Black Panther coin. We've been doing it for 2 weeks now. All you got to do is comment down below, just a special comment, and I'm going to tell you what it is in just a second. Make sure you're subscribed, though, first before I tell you the comment. So, to win this Black Panther coin, we'll reach out to you, get it to you. But all you got to do to comment to win that is comment Freaky Friday down below in the comments. Comment that, and you're entered to win. And that's going to be from our past week's videos and this week's videos. So you can comment up to 10 times probably. There's going to be about 10 videos. Some of them are at the beginning. Some are at the end. We'll figure it out editing-wise. But, yeah, if you want to enter more than once, go watch those other videos so you can get the comment down below and get into it, you know? Mm-hmm. It's a really cool coin. It's like real metal and everything. It's just like this collectible.
It's very nice.
Yes.
It's very nice. Also, subscribe.
Subscribe, of course, please. Hit that bell. First, subscribe, and then you can hit the bell.
We have more content coming.
Yes.
We have the remotes. We're very excited about it.
Yes.
At least,
and
once
next,
we get that ghost pepper chip.
Yes, the one chip challenge.
Found it?
I found it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Can you get the chocolates, too?
I haven't found the chocolates
yet.
You
should be able to find the chocolates almost maybe at some store, but anyways, last thing, next week we're kind of doing some movies we missed, kind of a catch-up week, and our Thanksgiving film report also. We're doing Trains, Planes, and Automobiles for that. But if you want to keep up with all our content each week, we've got videos called Continuity Weekly where we fill you in what's coming up. It's just us telling you what's happening, or us kind of just, I probably could tell on the camera. But I really had a sneeze right there. I'm sure you could tell on my face. But go watch those. Maybe that's why you're watching this video. You saw our Continuity Weekly, and you're like, I want to see them talk about MCU. But anyways, we're hopping in. I guess we can just hop on in. But yeah, next week, I'll go ahead and say, make sure to watch the Continuity Weekly. We're doing Borat 2. We're doing Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. And I'm thinking of ending things. And there's a trailer reacts, and I guess Freaky. We're doing the Freaky. Yes.
So just to keep you up to date, watch those. Those are also fun videos. I love editing those.
Yeah, and hopefully us making them a little shorter gives you more. You can get into editing a little bit more instead of So, anyways, we're gonna hop right into Phase 3, the final phase at the moment.
The coveted.
Yes, and it's a long one because the other two are just like 6 movies, and this one is 10. So or I think
we have a lot to hop on to.
So we're gonna hop in. We start off with Civil War, Captain America: Civil War.
Mixed feelings about it. It's kind of weird that they released it after Age of Ultron.
Yeah, it's like a semi-Avengers movie.
It's Avengers 2.5.
Except it's better than Age of Ultron.
It is. It's a way Avengers movie. It's a better Avengers
I personally, honestly, did not like Civil War that much. But it's got some good moments, I guess.
It does. One of my favorites is just Black Panther.
And Spider-Man.
That's the only reason why I would watch that movie. Or, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, the chills from the trailer.
Oh, yeah. I still remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You know who I talked to about that? While they were just teasing it, Coach Mac.
I believe it. Yes.
Yeah, Coach Mac. We would be talking about it in bio something.
He was one of the football coaches at our high school.
And we would just sit there and talk. And he showed me his comic books, and I was like, that's pretty sick. So it's
pretty rad. But yeah, overall, I guess this is almost what in the last video, make sure to watch our Phase 2 video. I said that like Thor: The Dark World should have just been a Loki movie.
Yeah.
This could have just been the like Bucky's movie, you know?
Yeah, it could have.
Because this movie's very centered around Bucky and just like how he got messed with, and like how he's connected into even Iron Man's past. With
They did have a challenge for this movie though.
what was
And it was last minute addition to Spider-Man.
Yeah, they had to throw
Literally
him in
3
there.
months before.
They had to throw him in there. It worked though. It worked real well. Like, so good. Just
impressive how they just combed him in there. And
yes, and I just think overall, it's just it's a good movie. It's not the best MCU. It's a good mid tier. I'll give it.
I don't think you can watch it twice. Do you think you can?
I think you can. I think this one it's better than like say the Avengers movie. Well, I don't know. I could watch Infinity War and Endgame over and over again.
Yeah, I can watch Infinity War, but not.
But,
Endgame,
like, the
maybe
first-
the last end, the final
Yeah,
fight
with
scene.
Endgame, it's like, yeah, it just doesn't have that same feel. But
Mm.
I think you could. There's some good like almost spy elements kind of we get from Winter Soldier. It's still the Russos like Winter Soldier. You still kind of have that vibe, so
Mhm.
it sticks with it, and I feel like you kind of can. And it's, I don't know. I watch my MCU movies like yearly. I probably watch them all like twice a year. I would honestly say I probably skip a few here and there, but like
It's so dumb for me to say this now because now I just sound like I'm kissing up. But literally, the only reason why I rewatched that movie is because Black Panther.
nah. I mean,
I just go to that part where he,
oh man, hid the like
chases
the
them.
chase scene
Mhm.
so good, and then like his speech to Zemo. I'm so glad we're getting more Zemo too with the actual mask.
Oh yeah.
Whenever that happens, hopefully it doesn't, because we know January 15th for WandaVision, so that's exciting. But
I bet you the way I feel about Civil War is about the same way as you feel about Batman v Superman.
no, I don't know. You weren't praising it enough.
What?
You weren't praising
War?
Civil War enough to.
Okay, in a way, I do praise it for what it's trying to do.
Yeah, for
Or what
me,
it's meant to
and
do.
it's the biggest nitpick I will say. Why I have a grudge against Civil War almost is a lot of the like conflicts are based on coincidences,
That's true.
and that can be said about any movie, but something about this movie I hooked onto it so much. But it's neither here nor there. We'll just overall I'd give it like a 6, 7, 7.5, like 6, 7 range.
I'll give my rating at the end
Okay.
because I'd like to know what we have ahead.
Okay, so next we have Doctor Strange, and I feel like this was
That was a filler.
it was filler, but it was different, and that's
It was.
Eh,
The
they-
visual effects of it was
and that's
amazing.
yes, and that's I went and saw this on in IMAX 3D, and it was insane. Like it was late too, and
I
I
think I
was
actually did watch that too, in 3D.
I mean probably it's a movie you should. It's one of those movies. Not many movies you should see in 3D, but this one it's
You're
pretty.
probably
It's a
worth
good
it.
if it doesn't like kill your eyes or anything, because I know mine did after it even still. But I think Benedict Cumberbatch kills it. I mean he's a great Doctor Strange for sure.
Oh yeah, I was definitely voting for him to be Doctor Strange, and I didn't think they were actually gonna do it.
Yeah, well
I
they got
definitely didn't think that they were gonna take him as Doctor Strange, but they did it.
and the villains. I think you almost have.
Mordo and what was the other
Well,
one?
Mordo is teased at the end. You got Caecilius
Caecilius.
and Dormammu. You have some pretty. I wouldn't say good villains. I'd say they're
They're
bad.
interesting.
They're badass.
Mhm.
Like Dormammu, I hope we see him again in like
I want to see him in Eternals.
something like that. Like he'd just be so cool to see him again because he could literally have ended the world.
You know who voices him?
Benedict.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is I didn't know that
That's
until
pretty cool.
earlier.
But
This
overall, it's just like it's filler for sure.
It's
And-
filler, but it was enjoyable to an extent.
Mhm. I would agree. I guess we're saving indie.
It was very imaginative.
We're saving ratings for the end. So,
Mhm.
but and then I wish we had more Ancient One. That's my last thing for
Ancient
Dark,
one.
because I love Tilda
Man, the
Swinton.
controversy for that character was amazing.
What was it?
Whitewashing.
Oh,
Yeah, they're like, why is this
Why?
person? Why is the ancient one white? 'Cause they were.
well, was it? Isn't the
India?
Ancient One in comics a guy too?
Yeah, the ancient one's a guy.
I think. Well, I like what they did. It's Tilda Swinton. Like you can almost. It's like there's no gender there. Almost
No, I don't
like
think
it's
you're supposed to see
like
the Ancient One as any sort of.
yeah,
gender.
it's just kind of there. But yeah, overall, Doctor Strange filler. It's a good origin story, I will say. Like it's kind of by the books and very Marvel, but it's pretty all right. We'll go ahead and move on. Guardians, Volume 2.
I liked
Number.
it.
I despise this movie.
Why?
So when I think Guardians of the Galaxy, I think okay, first Guardians, we're going to nowhere. We're going to Xandar. We're going here. We're going here.
Yeah.
Here we're on Ego almost the entire movie, and I just did not like that. And I just like that's not Guardians of the Galaxy. That's I'm fighting my dad because he killed my mom.
Honestly, the only reason why I like the movie is because the entire time it's about father and son relationship.
It's good. Like yeah, like God, I
And
got.
the relationships.
I'm not gonna say like.
between all those people.
I'm not gonna say like anymore. Okay. I should have a bucket for how many times I say.
You'll
Yeah,
be broke by the end of the
I
night.
know. So, but Guardians too, like, oh, there it is. There it is. There's one. Matthew's got a like
Nice.
tally. So it's very God, what's his name? Blue Boy,
Blue Boy.
Michael Rourke.
Yeah.
What's his name? It's
Yondu.
Yondu. I was gonna say Zondu.
Yondu.
Yondu. I don't know. But like, yes, his death is probably one of the saddest in the MCU.
It is
and
very
I'm not
sad.
gonna lie.
It
Like
sucked.
overall, this movie is not like my favorite. It's bottom tier for me.
For a movie that's goofy and has a lot of weird aliens in it, it has a very nice message to it.
Yes, I
It's
would agree.
I think that's probably the only time I've given a movie a pass for having a nice message. Because usually when
Like Hubie Halloween had a good message.
it was a very lame payoff. That's what sucked about it.
Well, Guardians is so. I think I was let down.
I got a question, Matthew. Is that for me too?
Oh,
Okay, fair. Well, you were let down?
I just think the first Guardians. Sorry, I'm eating mints. I'm a fiend for some Altoids. But Guardians is very. What? I'm a fiend for some Altoids. The first Guardians is so good. Like it's in my top. Did I really say like? Like I can't even like tell I'm saying it.
He said it again.
Like I didn't even. Ah! Okay, I can't even tell I'm saying it. The first Guardians is so good, and then this one's just kind of all right.
Yeah.
And overall, it's not what. Stop holding it in my face. You can just show me how many times I say it later. Oh, whatever. I'll just move
It
my.
gives him something to do.
Yeah.
No,
It's-
I do think that movie was a little bit.
I think.
It wasn't as entertaining as people hoped it to be.
Yes, I
and I think
think
you're
something was missing.
Okay, that's fair.
I feel like this was the Netflix Marvel movie.
Okay, I can see that. But the way
You've got the Guardians, the first Guardians, and that's the film adaptation, and then you have the Netflix adaptation, which is Guardians 2.
I can see
The
that.
opening scene's great, and a lot of the characters are really great. Like, oh god,
I'm just very impressed with how James Gunn wrote this movie.
Mhm.
I just really liked how deep. This is kind of dumb because I don't like saying shit like this is deep or whatever, but this one definitely got a pass for how kind of subtle some things get.
I would agree.
Yeah, that's probably the only thing that I would give this movie credit.
I
for.
like that doesn't count. I like how they did Ego though.
You liked it or you didn't?
I did. I
Oh.
did like how they did Ego and like there's one. he's a person and he's trying to do this own thing and I do like that. I do like how Ego was and also that he was Kurt Russell because Kurt
Yeah.
Russell's pretty awesome.
Ego, I didn't think they could actually do anything with him.
But then they do.
They did it.
Like
they did it. Yeah.
that there. I
That
said
was
it again.
ridiculous. How I remember thinking they were talking about how it was gonna be Ego as the bad guy for the Guardians, and I just remember thinking,
Really?
how?
Yeah. Like
this is a planet,
we're gonna have the
and you're gonna
planet?
have Kurt Russell. Yeah, I
It
just
worked.
remember that.
It did work, and that's one thing I will give it props to. But it's just overall, it kind of lands in the Iron Man 3 thing for me. Like it's just something does not connect for me in this
Okay.
movie,
That's fair.
and I give it props, but it's just something still doesn't connect, and it connects more than Iron Man 3 does, but this one just wasn't for me, I guess.
I guess for anyone who doesn't have a dad, that's probably why they like it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good final note to end on for Guardians too. So we'll move. Oh God, we'll move on to number 16, which is Spider-Man: Homecoming. It's all right. It's
I
it's
don't
different.
know.
It's different.
Okay, so this one definitely got annoying when people were talking and reviewing this movie.
Mhm.
It definitely got annoying because they were just talking about how he was Spider-Man and how this comic book part was this and that.
Good music.
Yeah, and then there was like the scene where he was lifting the column or whatever, and I just remember thinking, it's in the comics, but I don't think you should make a deal out of it.
Tom Holland's a good casting for it.
It is.
He's one of the best looking Peter Parkers because he looks young.
He does, but he's not gonna grow anymore.
Yeah.
He's gonna stay short.
Yeah, that's fine. They'll throw a beard on him or something.
He does look very child friendly. I think that's what they were going for with Spider-Man.
And Vulture, like that was a good twist. Like Michael Keaton and all that.
Oh yeah.
Well, was it a twist?
That was a twist where he was
Oh yeah,
he
her
met
dad.
the
Her
dad,
dad.
yeah.
Yeah. That was it's a good twist. Like he opens the door and you're like, oh my God.
The reason why I don't think I said that I like this movie, but the reason why I don't like this movie is because it doesn't have any consequences.
Yes, I would
He
agree.
literally gets the suit back and he gets
Everything
taken
kinda-
away, and then
I would agree. And then but I wish we did this for the other videos, but now I'm trying to think we should have said our favorite scenes, but we can do it for the rest of them.
Okay, that's fine.
What's your favorite scene in Homecoming?
The green light scene. The where they were stopping and then it was all red, so they were at a stoplight.
Mm-hmm.
It was red and
Tony Parker.
Sorry, Peter Parker was talking with the father or
Oh,
Michael
yes,
Keaton,
yes,
and then
yes.
he just turned green. I noticed that on while watching it, and I was so impressed because I didn't think they were actually gonna do it. I thought they were just gonna keep it like that.
I remember.
They didn't have any actual lights.
My favorite is the scene when he's in like the what is it, the shield base or the military base, and he's talking with his AI.
Yeah,
that's
it's a damage control base.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. That's definitely probably my favorite scene.
That was pretty cool.
And I will say, I just put this together actually, but the like fight scene at the end happens so quick, and it reminds me of Venom's fight scene.
Oh yeah,
How the climax we're here,
yeah.
climax, and then final action, and that's it. And I guess that may be a Sony thing.
It probably is. I was just Michael Keaton as as the Vulture. It's kind of funny because he was the Birdman.
Yes,
And I thought that was really
he's
cool.
Batman, and then he's just
all over the place.
yes, he is, and he's Ken, and
He's gonna be Batman again. So
who knows? That's crazy.
yeah.
But overall, Spider-Man: Homecoming, I'd say that it lands in the filler, but it was also so big because we've got Spider-Man in.
we got Spider-Man in the MCU.
Yeah,
and
I
no one
think
expected that.
I think that was a big deal. So and
Not even Disney expected that.
yeah, they're like, oh, okay, and then we lost him, and then we got him back. Yay!
Thank you, Tom Holland.
So the next one, Thor Ragnarok. This one, it's in my top like 5 a lot, but sometimes I'm just like I'm not feeling this movie.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about this movie. I think they did a great job with trying to kind of
Yes, Taika Waititi kills this.
characterize him. I think they did a great job with trying to make him more fun and less Shakespearean.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
At the same time, it's not Thor anymore, and I don't think. And
I
maybe that's what they were going for. But if that's not what they were going for, then they made it big.
And that's, you really just put that into perspective for me too. Like he doesn't feel like Thor in this.
He doesn't.
But so a lot of people hated on like I guess they called him Bro Thor in Endgame, but
Yeah.
that feels more Thor than this feels Thor. And we'll get to talking about.
Fucking Thor is Thor.
It still seemed like Thor. While Taika Waititi's Thor feels like Thor on like LSD or something. I don't know.
I gotta admit that his Thor kind of got tiring, just a tad bit. He was cool in Infinity War. I want to say that at least. But if he's gonna do the same thing that he did with Ragnarok, with Love and Thunder, I don't know.
Apparently, that movie's gonna be as big as like Infinity War and Endgame is.
Jesus.
Like
well,
cast.
they are doing Natalie Portman.
You've got Natalie Portman. The Guardians are confirmed. Like they're in Australia filming right now. Apparently.
Very cool.
So we'll see.
You know what's funny to me? When they announced Natalie Portman was coming back, she literally came out with a Thor hammer. Or no, she came out.
Yes,
she walked out, and I just saw how she looks so uncomfortable.
She kind of did. I remember that.
And then like Taika Waititi tried to hand her the hammer, and then she was just like, "Okay."
No, okay.
She was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. Okay. So then, any final thoughts, and then we'll say favorites.
Oh, Ragnarok?
Yes.
It's
fun.
good. It's fun.
I wish Hulk could have been more. I feel like they're almost kind of restricted with Universal kind of having Hulk.
Oh yeah.
Like a World War Hulk would be awesome, or something like that.
They really just. I think the trailer did ruin it for me.
Yes.
I don't know
Well,
why I watched the trailer.
That's one thing. We went and saw this as a group. I don't know if you were there with us but Avery hadn't seen the trailer. So, and when Hulk came out, he was like lost his mind. I was like, that's awesome. That's like why I like going and see movies with people. Like
even before the trailer came out, I already knew that
Hulk was going to be in it. But they do tease. I want to see Beta Ray Bill. I want to see him.
There's no way they're going to do it.
He's going to be a new Guardian. I'm calling that. What If series, nope. I'm calling it right now. You hear me? New Guardians coming. One of them is going to be Beta Ray Bill.
Good.
But yeah,
Final thoughts. It was alright.
It was alright. Favorite scene?
Bridge
scene, like the entirety of the bridge when they're fighting on the bridge for me.
Yeah, that was kind of lame for me.
Well, actually, I may take that back. Any scene with Loki because he's the best.
Any scene with
Hela is also a good villain. For me, I really like.
I liked Hela.
There felt like consequences with her. Like stuff was actually going down, like how Thanos does. Like he has that weight to him. So does Hela.
What's his name again? Gold. The Celestial. The guy.
The Grandmaster.
Grandmaster. What's his name? His real name.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. Anytime he was in it, probably the best.
He's Jeff Goldblum's just a character.
It was Jeff Goldblum being Jeff Goldblum.
Yes, absolutely. They said, "Here, just kind of do this." He said, "Okay."
And him just playing with the keyboard, and that became like the theme.
Yep.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't think that's how they do it.
Who knows?
I wouldn't be surprised.
So Ragnarok overall, I think. I think Ragnarok was a great movie, but sometimes I'm just like, it doesn't connect.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it was meant to be a Thor movie, but just a goofy movie with Thor in it.
Yes, yeah. I would agree. So moving on, Black Panther, one of my dear favorites. We have a video on Black Panther. Go watch it. We have very conflicting feelings about this movie.
You already know how I feel about it. I'm just going to skip it.
I think go watch the video. If you want to know how we feel about Black Panther, go watch the video.
Right,
it's up on our channel. Go watch it. Make sure you're subscribed.
I need to learn how to put that eye thing, so it's just going to be right there. Like right over here. Yeah. I think I know how to do it. I just need to get into it. But like
yeah. Well, hopefully there's an eye for that video. So
it's gonna be right here. So.
Yep. Overall favorite scene though. Well, you can at least say that.
Oh, yeah. Still the ending. I rewatched it. I still like the ending.
Oh yes, his like Killmonger speech and all that. The beginning.
I thought that was very genuine.
Yes, it feels it. All his like speeches feel very good in that movie.
Some of them were just kind of lame.
I guess. Well, everything he said seemed to have weight to it, and like he believes what he's doing, even if it doesn't make much sense, like you said.
I understand the conflict, and I understand why they were having such. They were not connecting with each other. I understand that, but at the same time, the approach and the execution for it wasn't very good.
For you, for me, I loved it. It's so good.
Moving on.
Moving on to the most ambitious crossover of all time. Avengers Infinity War.
Oh,
That's
wow. That was quick.
yep. It goes.
Oh wait, no. There's 2 more in between. Never mind.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Infinity
So
War?
Infinity War. This movie.
It's an event.
It is, and it'll be a movie that
Everyone will remember.
without a doubt, and because it's the most ambitious crossover of all time.
I didn't even think of it as a crossover. I just kept thinking that it's just gonna be a part of
It-
the whole
it-
MCU.
I
story.
know.
Yeah.
They said that, and it's almost the guard. Like we know they're in the same universe, so it doesn't really feel like a
It doesn't feel
crossover.
like a
Just
crossover.
because I don't see Spider-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm like, well, he's just in Brooklyn, just chilling right now. So
To me, it's just really funny that they were able to put Spider-Man in space.
yes. Oh, just them going to space is just so cool. Like seeing Iron Man and Doctor Strange and Spider-Man all
Spider-Man
chilling on
the Guardians
Titan.
of the Galaxy. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. I didn't really think of it that way, but honestly, that was a great payoff.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing all of those characters in one place.
Because we went and saw this opening night. I don't.
Oh yeah, before COVID.
Yeah. Oh, just I saw this and Endgame opening night, and just going to a theater where everyone's very just into the movie as much as you are, and there's cheering, there's laughing, and all this. It's different. It's not even a movie. It's just an experience.
It is. Admittedly, at first I didn't like how what do you call that? People were cheering.
That's fair.
Because admittedly, I just wanted to watch the
I
movie.
understand that, but I'm like, I'm gonna watch this movie again. Like, let's cheer for when like Thor comes down.
No, I get that. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
get that. It did give me chills just to hear a bunch of people.
Uh,
Till this day, the Iron Spider suit still gives me chills.
I believe it.
When I watch him like get into that thing, damn, dude, like I wasn't expecting them to do that. I didn't think that they were ever gonna do the Iron Spider suit.
There's so much.
That was my
that's-
favorite in the Civil War comic books.
The one, a lot of this, like, I think this is one of the best made like MCU movies, like without a doubt, like storytelling wise and everything. It just kind of goes beat for beat. But the one thing I will forever hate in this movie is they gave Thor his eye back.
Yeah,
He looks so cool with the eye patch.
yeah, he really does.
They should have go.
But it
full-
came from his butthole,
someone's
from
butthole.
someone's butthole. Yeah.
But they should have gone
Yeah.
full King Thor, like cut his arm off, lost the eye, long hair, all that.
That would definitely been interesting.
I
He
think
had a buzz cut. So
there is a rumor though that he may like lose a limb or something in Love and Thunder.
probably an arm.
That's what I would think.
Have you noticed that every movie there's always an arm missing?
They like cutting arms off,
Yeah, they do.
just like Star Wars does.
No, that's where they got it from.
Yeah, Star
What
Wars
they
loves
to
to
do
cut
was
it. I
cut
forgot
arms.
how many it is, but it's in the double digits without a doubt. So moving on, overall, Infinity War. Final thoughts.
Honestly, I don't count it as a movie. I count it as an event. Because
That's
if you count this as a movie, nothing will make sense. It's just a bunch of people that just cuts to scene, and if you don't know any of these characters,
You're
just
right.
looking at that and you're just thinking, who are these people?
You're
Why
right,
do
but also
care
I
about
think
them?
it.
Why did Doctor Strange dude die? Why did Spider-Man die? Why would I care? That kind of
I think it could be translated well into its own story. Say like,
You say translated, meaning that you're changing a few things.
no, you're changing like the characters. Like the story is the exact same. You've got big bad, not Thanos. You got Manos, this big alien. I don't know. It adds a lot more weight because it's in this universe. But I still think it'd be a very very good movie without all the connections they have.
I don't know, man. As a someone who like just really likes movies and just really likes the writing process, for me, I just don't think that would be.
I don't know. Maybe not.
That would pass. I don't think it would pass.
But it.
But overall, I like the movie.
Yes. And I completely forgot because I'm just scrolling through like the list. I completely forgot Nick Fury calls out to Captain Marvel. That's when we got the tease for Captain Marvel. I forgot about that.
And Thanos, they made him a household name.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
It's weird because he just shows up once, as a big bad guy.
Yeah, we see him at the end of all the Avengers movies, and now he's Thanos.
He's
Like
Thanos.
he
Thanos
is.
is Thanos.
He's
the biggest,
over there.
baddest killer in the universe.
yes. So
Thank
Mo-
you, Josh Brolin.
moving on, Ant-Man and Wasp.
Wait, favorite scene?
Favorite scene? Oh,
Thor.
Thor.
Yeah.
Thor. That scene.
Landing. Oh my god.
It's like, okay, so I can't get the same feeling from like the first time I watched it because I know he's about to come down. But when they're all getting attacked and like that scene's probably less than a minute when they're like starting to lose.
Oh yeah.
But like when the first time I watched it, it felt like 30 minutes. I'm like, oh my god, they're losing. Like what's gonna happen? And like by the time that was going through, I'd forgotten like Thor's got his hammer, like it's teased, and then he comes down. But the scene where he's up in the air, everything behind him goes black, his eyes lightning. Oh,
probably the biggest payoff
incredible
for a character.
Yes.
That or Iron Man's death.
Yeah. Oh,
that was really impressive. I still remember how I felt about it.
Good.
And everyone in the movie theater that I was in, the second time watching it, because I'm pretty sure these people haven't seen it yet. The second time watching it, everyone just stood up.
It's crazy.
Which was annoying because I just wanted to enjoy that scene again.
Oh,
but
it's so good.
I guess, yeah. I was going to pick the Iron Spider scene, but that one's pretty cool too. That was the best one,
yeah.
probably.
And then Ant-Man and the Wasp. This is like a rom-com superhero movie.
This made me sad.
I don't like it.
This made me so sad because I was really thinking Edgar Wright was just gonna kill it. When I heard that he was doing he was directing it. Was he directing or writing? I know he was writing.
Did he do?
He wrote it.
Ant-Man and Wasp?
No, he was. Yeah, he wrote. He. Has
I knew he was attached to the first one, but the second one?
Oh not Ant-Man and the Wasp. I don't. My bad.
I was
I'm
about to say.
Ant-Man. I meant to say that in the first episode, or phase 2. That doesn't make sense.
This is
It's phase 2.
He was beginning of phase 2.
Phase 2. Okay.
Or the end of phase 2.
But yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yes.
Kids movie.
It's like a kids
bad.
movie, but it's like a rom-com kind of like And then Ghost is really really cool, but just not utilized well.
No.
And not at all. And it's unfortunate. I'd like to
It's
see
more
Ghost
kids
in a
movie.
Thunderbolt series though.
That would be interesting. Yeah.
Ghost, Zemo, Red Hulk,
She-Hulk.
Abomination. Those and Hammer. There's your Thunderbolts right there. Make it happen. Ant-Man and the Wasp, I will say, overall, it's just a good filler movie.
It's a filler. It's a kids movie.
Yeah.
They literally show Hot Wheels like getting pulled out of a case and getting
Yeah.
huge and whatever. That's what I would imagine.
It's
as a
so
kid.
Yeah. It is what it is. It gave us the quantum realm, which was important later. So.
It's a filler movie.
Yes.
Mostly, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Why are you watching movies?
Hold on, I'm sorry. Well, the next one, anyways, is Captain Marvel. Boo.
Moving on. What's next?
Boo. No, okay, I will say.
You want to talk about Captain Marvel?
No, I don't. I'm going to say Skrulls. Damn you. Why didn't you use them better? Brie Larson, I gave you a lot of hate. You're not that bad, but I still don't like your movie.
No, you're annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
No offense, Brie Larson. You're a great actress. I saw you in the room.
Oh,
I thought that was amazing. But this time, I don't know what you're up to.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
It's also cringy that you did a YouTube video with a bunch of YouTubers. I don't know if you've seen that.
I don't know.
Over the summer, this was during quarantine. It was the most cringiest thing I've ever seen because it looked like everyone was just being paid. She contacted a bunch of YouTubers. I don't remember who they were, but a lot of them were makeup artists, and a lot of them were, I guess, commentary channels or whatever. But it was so cringy.
Yeah.
Because it didn't look genuine.
I just wish the Skrulls were better out of everything. Hopefully, we get better Skrulls later, maybe with Fantastic Four or something. Because there are other Skrulls. Like, they mention, like, oh, this is just this group of Skrulls. But we'll see. Anyways, we're just going to move past it. Favorite scene, I guess maybe the ending, like when she's fighting people's kind of okay.
What scene was that?
She fights the Kree people.
Oh,
Jude Law's good in it.
he's all right.
He's pretty good.
I thought he was going to be Taskmaster.
He gave some good moment. He's I don't know. Whatever. Captain Marvel. It's like it's not the worst movie ever. It's just like there.
I think the Stanley cameo is the only thing that's important about that movie for me, because it was his last movie, I think.
Oh no, Endgame was his last, and that's his best cameo.
Endgame.
He's driving in the car and he says, "Make
Oh, yeah,
love,
make love,
not
not war."
war."
Okay.
Love that one.
No, I think that was the last thing they shot of him. I don't remember.
Ah, well. Anyways, we're moving on to the biggest of the baddest Endgame. It's the
I still
if
remember
they
the hype
ended
for
the
it.
MCU right there, okay,
Yeah,
pretty much.
That would have been fine.
I was like, all right, but they like money, and we're okay with more content. So
Why not? I mean, if they delve more into the whole Marvel comic books, I'm cool with it.
yeah,
Things that we haven't seen before, like the Eternals. Endgame, big hype before, like just right after Infinity
Guys.
War came out.
guys,
Big hype.
we got our first follower on TikTok.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, baby.
But right after Infinity War, literally right at the end of it, everyone was mad.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone
It's
was
like what?
livid.
What? You just killed half your people.
People thought that that was it.
That
A
would
lot
be-
of people. I got up.
biggest big dick move in the history of cinema.
A lot of people. I got up. A lot of people were like, "Why the hell would Marvel do that? Like, why would you end it right there? I don't get it."
So
I just remember thinking, you do realize there's a part 2
Yeah.
of this.
I've got the cups actually for both movies up in that. I've got the Infinity War and Endgame one
I
right
still have
next to-
mine, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that Infinity War cup's so cool. And because it foreshadows, because it's the original 6 on there, and it foreshadows that they're going to be the ones that are alive. And yes, but in game, that last hour is
Probably
that's
the
an event
payoff,
for
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Everything else leading up to it's like the New York stuff, awesome.
It's fine. Yeah.
I like it. Like when that title pops up, New York, 2012, you're like, oh my god. And then
It gives everyone a resolution.
Black Widow dying. I'm not okay. I miss her so much. What are you talking about?
Huh? No, I'm just breathing in.
I don't care. It's in my vernacular. I say like. At this point, I haven't even noticed I've been saying it, so I don't really give a darn. But anyways, in-game, favorite scene. And it can't just be the entire battle.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Yeah, you got to say Iron
Mhm.
Man. Oh,
I lived through the first movie, the first phases, not thinking that this movie was ever going to exist. And Iron Man closing it off was probably the greatest thing that's ever happened.
the one and the music. The music in this movie is insane.
Did Hans Zimmer work on this?
I wouldn't be surprised. It's Alan Silverstein who does but the song Portals and it's like Something Hero, and that's the song when he dies and the song when they come through the portals, of course. I can just listen to those all day.
I was just thinking about how at the very end of the movie they had the sound for when Iron Man was
Yes, the
doing
ding.
that. Yeah, it still gives me chills.
So good. And even the like little homage they give each of the main 6 is really cool. There's one thing I was gonna add. Oh God, what was it? Oh yeah, that this movie, Endgame itself, is the perfect comic book movie. It's not like it's not a perfect movie, and it's not even like an excellent movie, but it's like the perfect comic book movie.
Yeah.
I've said this, I
can
think,
see
in a
that.
previous video, that just
Just a bunch of characters.
and it's just
You get to see it
yes,
all on screen.
it's-
That's never done before.
Yes. But okay. In game, it's an event just like Infinity War. Moving on to the final one we have right now. It's Far From Home.
I like Jake Gyllenhaal in it. That's it.
I love Jake Gyllenhaal in it. I love that man.
I don't think I liked this movie. I just liked Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yep.
For Jake Gyllenhaal.
I'm alright with ending it right there that we like Spider-Man Far From Home because of
For
Jake Gyllenhaal. And that's it.
That's not even like.
There's
We're not even kidding. We actually do just like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Like, oh, there's one. I noticed that one. His suit's cool. Like the,
Mhm.
but the
I didn't know how they were gonna do it.
the elementals were a letdown. I was really hoping for the real thing.
It
or-
suffers from
Ooh, I want.
what is it called? Sequelitis.
Yes. Well, but yeah, I'm all right with just leaving Spider-Man Far From Home.
No, what was your favorite scene?
Favorite scene is definitely, probably the last, like the alleyway scene, or not the alley, the little walkway they're in when he's like, there's one. He's in the where he kills Mysterio.
Oh, that scene. Okay.
Like just that entire sequence when they're in the little like balcony alleyway. Like I really like that scene.
I'm not very nostalgic, but the hologram scene.
That is
with
pretty
the
good.
arm.
When he's like, what does he say? He says,
Is that Led Zeppelin?
"I love Led Zeppelin."
Yeah, something like that.
Really? I'm like, oh, I hate that, but I also love it. But overall, let's rank the phase altogether. What would you say? Phase 3.
Phase 3.
1 out of 10.
I give this one a 9.5.
I was gonna say an 8 or
Not
9.
as many fillers.
And
A lot of entertaining movies.
And everything feels like it has weight almost.
And the way that we're gonna close it was very.
Mm-hmm.
It was mysterious, at least.
I wish Spider-Man Far From Home. Looking at it, I wish they ended with Endgame being.
I think they should have.
May,
And they should have started.
I bet they'll retcon it. To be honest.
I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see in Phase 4.
Yes, definitely. Which is coming up. I mean,
January 15.
yep, the start. They're starting with a show.
Yep.
So overall phase, this is the best phase. I think we can say that without a doubt. Overall, and
They knew what they were doing. They understood their audience, and they were able to make it for everybody.
They've
Except for Captain Marvel.
they've got their footing, and they're sprinting now. So, all right, I think.
Wait,
that's,
no, hold on.
What else?
We didn't rank every
We
movie.
go
I guess
through
we
each
did.
one. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Well,
through each
let's
one.
go backward. Let's go backwards. So
Okay.
starting Spider-Man Far From Home. Quick, let's do these quick.
Spider-Man: Far From Home. 5.
6.
Okay.
Endgame.
6.
7.
Wait, no, hold on. Endgame.
Yes.
Why are you going backwards?
Because I'm going backwards.
God damn it. 8 for Endgame.
7. Captain Marvel.
Not a question.
4. Okay. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
2.
4.
Okay.
Avengers Infinity War.
9.
9.25.
Okay.
Black Panther.
You already know. Watch our video.
Go watch our video. 9.3 or something. Thor Ragnarok.
7.5.
8.
Okay.
Homecoming.
Damn. 5.
6.5.
Okay.
Guardians 2.
7.5.
5.
Okay.
Doctor Strange.
Very cool. I like the visual effects. 7.5.
6.5. And our final one, Civil War.
That one's 5.5.
6.5. Okay. There's
Wait,
our ranking.
Favorite Stanley cameo all through 3 phases. Go.
Definitely the last one.
Okay, I liked him in Iron Man because he was Hugh Hefner.
That's true.
And I thought it was very funny.
But no,
And then
definitely
in Iron Man 2, he was
his
Larry.
last one in Endgame. That's
Uh,
definitely mine. Larry King.
Larry King was.
He
Yeah, he
says,
was in
"Oh,
the
Larry
second one.
King." Yes.
I don't know how I remember that, but there you go.
Tony Stank.
We got through all of them.
That was our MCU week. I really hope you all enjoyed. I hope
MCU 2020. That was ours.
that was it. I hope y'all watched, because if you didn't, that would suck. Because we're trying to shorten the videos, make it more digestible content for all, because we like doing this.
Apparently, people would rather have order than buffet.
Yeah.
This
They
was
just
definitely
wanted a
buffet.
little.
There's
little
more. You can get as much as you want, but here we are, making them shorter like fast food.
Yep.
So,
Well, that's YouTube
do you want
for you.
fast food content or do you want a buffet? Just let us know down below
Yes. Well,
or DM.
of course, comment. Go to our socials. Just talk to us.
Mhm.
One of us will. We're all logged into it, so we'll talk to you.
Yeah, we literally get notifications when they're
Yes. So please talk to us. Let us know what you think.
We're
down below.
lonely.
Subscribe. Like this video. Go back and like every other video we have.
Mm-hmm.
We're up to like 30.
We're up to 30, Bubby. Yeah.
So, no, we're our goal by the end of the year.
No,
videos.
we're not saying that.
No, I didn't say that. Cut
No.
that out one.
Okay.
But anyway, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. This has been our MCU ranking analysis.
Did we say the word for the Black
Yes,
Panther
I did.
coin?
They have to say what Freaky Friday down below to enter.
fair.
So, thank y'all for watching. We appreciate it. Subscribe, all that good stuff. We will see y'all in the next one. Adios. Yes.
Oh, the like tally. Go for it.
65 for Will.
Oh,
Since
wow.
I started counting.
Yeah.
That's not that
That
bad.
was actually what before, just right before we ended the first
yeah,
roll.
He's like, yeah.
That wasn't that bad.
And Win, you're at 8.
Hell yeah. I wasn't even thinking about that.
I just like how it's 65 to 8.
That's not that. That means I won, right?
That sounds like golf.
Golf.
Golf, yeah, because you have to.
Oh, yeah,
number
lowest
down.
score. All right, bye.
All right, what's next?